Welcome back. This is part 7.5, and I'm making this real quick. I wanted to clarify something in my last video when I talked about the soundboards, DCC soundboards to go in the locomotives. I run a lot of Digitrax, a couple of MRCs, and then I've got Tsunami and Loc Sound, but those were factory installed. Love to work with the Tsunami, but I kind of prefer the drop-in boards, and just a little bit too small to work with. Once I HO, I think it'd be a lot of fun to work with that. Let me kind of show you the difference. I'm mainly speaking of the Digitrax and the MRC, and what I kind of like and what I don't like. And if you're going to go out and buy a board, this may help you decide on which one that you want to pick up. First up is my B23-7, and it has an MRC 1812 board in there. The problem I have is that right now the layout is completely shut down. But anytime that I go to start it up, to start the system, this is kind of what happens. And I hope that you can hear that. It's kind of, it's not really an idle, it's just, it's kind of making a sound. That's all I can say. Now, it's not in a startup, it's not in an idle, but what I have to do is go over for the, normally for the MRC, I just hit the whistle once, and then we'll go into the startup procedure. And we've got control of that. I mean, we can. And this board has been kind of weak. I have actually sent it back to MRC one time. They said that there was nothing wrong and returned it. It is and then using your function key 4 times. And put it into a shutdown. But it's just, and now it will function correctly. If I want to start it back up again by pressing F8 one time. And we can put it back into a shutdown again with F8. It's every time that I go to start the layout up that I have to go to this locomotive, select it, and basically start it up, do a shutdown, and then it'll be quiet. This is my Kato SD40-2. Now it's also running an MRC board in it. This is the 1806. And it does have plenty of volume, but when I do go to select it and bring it up, we will select that, do an enter, and once again the engine starts up. Now this one doesn't start up when I power the layout up, but it does when I first select it. And once again I can tap the whistle and we'll go through a regular startup. So it's got good sound, and to do the shutdown, F8 again, 1, 2, 3. And once again, it will stay off until I have to recall it on my cab, and then it will go into that kind of a low idle, but it's not really into a startup. So that just kind of irritates me with the MRC boards. Let me bring one of my Digitrax up here, and we'll see the difference in that. This is my Atlas -8-40W, and it's running the Digitrax sound card SDN144A0. I've recalled it. It stays there until I advance the throttle to 1. And it'll go through its startup procedure. And then as you advance the throttle up, it'll notch itself up. I'll take it back down to step 1. It'll stay idling. And then for a shutdown, just decrease your throttle down to 0. And it's through its shutdown. And all of my Digitrax works the same way. I just think it's a little bit of a better feature. Nothing against MRC. They do make some good boards, but it just seems like here lately I've been having very, very good luck with the Digitrax. The other nice one too is that there's lots of sound files for the Digitrax, and you can do the programming. One also is to help you install it. Aztec Manufacturing out in Carson City will do most of the Atlas frames. They are getting into a few of the Kato, but for $20 I send my frame out there, get it machined, and you'll get a frame back and you'll be ready to install your sound system. I hope I've been able to show you a little bit of the differences between the Digitrax sound decoder and the MRC sound decoder. Next time you want to go out and pick one up, hopefully I've given you some ideas which one you'd like to pick out. Like I say, Tsunami, I'd love to try it. I do have little plans for, I've got some space out in my rec room that I want to build a little HO switching layout, so maybe in those locomotives I'll try the Tsunami. Other than that, everybody have a great week, and I've either got to make a decision: do I go out and water my grass, or go watch Jersey Central's operations video? Priorities right. Better water the grass, then I'll go watch the video. You have a great day.